want to change the subject for a minute. How long y'all think we still gonna be shut down?
Well, when I'm
looking, it's looking like I'm confused at this point.
When I'm watching this shit and I'm looking at the shit I'm looking at, and these business motherfuckers and these rich motherfuckers talking, I kind of want to listen to them a little bit because they know how to. They the ones that's playing the game.
Got a little say so.
Yeah. They thinking about like it's gonna start not completely be open, but I just hear people talking like the last quarter of this year they expecting things to start moving towards normalcy.
Just think about like NBA games and shit. They starting to have fans. They're not having big groups, but they having a group and shit.
And that really just depends on the cities. Like it's just certain cities that ain't locked down like that, and that's the sign.
Just know if y'all open up, Miami is gonna be lit the rest of this year.
Atlanta is up and running, nigga. Ain't shit going on. Like ain't shit going on down there.
Niggas had the whole club. They didn't even require you to wear a mask. I don't even want to go in here no more. Man.
Boy, I swear.
Damn, nigga, the bartender ain't on the mask. God damn.
I swear, bro. That shit crazy.
I be thinking about afterwards, are they gonna start tripping on motherfuckers wearing masks? Like it's gonna be a point to where they say, if you wear a mask, you're gonna be in trouble. Like I wasn't gonna get to that point.
But see, I think I don't be. It might sound crazy, but y'all think about it, like countries like China, they been wearing masks.
Yeah, definitely. My homie that grew up in China, he said that was more so on some courtesy type thing though. Like more so like if I got something, I don't want to give it to. I don't want to spread it.
It's like but that's watch out for the motherfuckers with the mask.
I heard that's because they overpopulated. I heard the U.S. about to be overpopulated. You gotta remember, they just passed that thing to let 11 million more immigrants in here, Mexican immigrants in here.
Oh yeah, they
starting to get overpopulated.
It's always been controlled population.
That's why I said to answer your question, I'll say it's gonna be however long they want it to be. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say I want to try to listen to them rich motherfuckers that kind of know what's going on.
However long they want it to be.
Yeah.
So it's like
you gotta watch. It's money involved, so you gotta follow the numbers too. So they ain't gonna. They control a lot.
Yeah. Then they just pat. Ooh. Well, that's a good question.
Like is shit just gonna just naturally just slide back or there's not gonna be an official date of opening?
They just passed or I don't know if they passed it or not. I don't know. But the stimulus package, that shit like 11 trillion.
I thought when they passed that, they ain't got no choice but to shut it down again. That's the reason for shutting everything down.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
In a sense, yes, because it be trying to help them come afloat.
So
it's just so crazy right now because they never.
Y'all want to be back out and popping.
Right way.
Which one you want?
See, what's that? But this my thing. They done passed that shit now, so they gonna have to figure out. The niggas gonna figure out some way to get that motherfucker back in their pockets.
Oh yeah,
but
now they gonna figure out. They just gonna argue to where the money gonna go to.
Yeah,
for a little bit.
Yeah,
y'all just heard him. Y'all ain't getting free college. He already let that be known. Y'all ain't getting no free college. We just passed this.
Bro, that's something too. Though. At this point, bro,
we ain't even no playing around. He straight up said it.
Straight up,
no.
My opinion on college though is like the degrees aren't necessary anymore unless you need like a license, unless you like doing a license job like nursing and certain shit like that. But as far as other shit,
because everything out here,
the degrees aren't necessary. It's necessary. It's just go take the individual classes and the courses that you need. You don't have to go take the full shit and have to spend all that money and pay all the money to the school. Just pay a couple hundred or like a little bit over $1,000 for that course. Those couple courses you need to learn what you need to learn, then go apply yourself. But
that's unless you think about the internet now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't feel like college is necessary unless it's like one of those places with like one of those jobs where you need a license and you have to learn like practical shit and get a license and renew it and shit like that. Then when you get a job like that, go because that's what it takes. But if it's just on some other shit where you can really go learn the information yourself and they just really teaching you some shit that's already on the internet, it's just applying yourself instead of putting yourself in debt and depending on somebody else. Because a misconception with a lot of motherfuckers too is thinking that college is the ticket to a lot of shit, and that's like, nah, you graduate college and you still in the same predicament that you was in before you graduate.
Right.
It's really
even
about
broker.
Motherfuckers, they want job experience, and job experience come from you just applying yourself, like going out there and getting the experience. Like motherfuckers, ain't nobody banking on potential these days. Ain't nobody invested in people's potential. They got to see you doing the work. Unless they done saw you do the work, they don't really. They'll tell you got potential. They'll tell you they believe you, but they're not gonna invest with you and want to do no business with you if they ain't see you doing the work. Cause it's so many motherfuckers that have potential that.
Motherfuckers gotta understand that, man. Like, a lot of people don't take the time to look at themselves as a business owner side of things. Like, you got, like, say, if you came to him and you wanted some shit, but you wasn't always put together, would you want to put your money behind some shit like that? Like, you gotta have a business mindset too at the end of the day.
You gotta come to the table prepared, and you want to bring something with value to the table. That be the whole shit with goddamn, when I'm talking to the homies with the music shit, just being prepared. Like, you can't come to the table lacking. You can't come to the table not ready to goddamn do what you need to do.
Yeah.
You gotta fucking apply yourself and do it and do your research and get the qualifications or the knowledge or whatever it takes to goddamn be able to do the job you're trying to do.
Word. That's true. That's true, man. And it's shit, like I said, the internet make it so not easy, but like it's even with Corona going on now, like a lot of things are moving to being online and stuff. Like you said, just applying yourself and doing the right research. Well, you can make anything you want happen, honestly.
Bro, you really can, bro. It's so easy. Like, bro, it's crazy that motherfuckers so many people haven't caught on to it yet. Because there's so many stories on the internet of people really making businesses out of nothing.
Yeah.
And popping out of nothing. And it's not them just coming up with an idea and selling it to people they know. It's not what I'm talking about.
No.
I'm talking about people that just they find something, they recognize something in themselves that they can monetize, and they do the research to understand what it takes to build a business in. Just so you know, that's what they doing. They live and doing something. Like, it's so many examples of this shit. It's so much information for motherfuckers to do that
like
shit.
They say, as long as you got this motherfucker right here, as long as you got an iPhone or a smartphone, bro, there's no reason why you should be sitting around with $0 in your pocket.
Bro, you should be.
That's just real shit.
YouTube University, bro, taught me so much shit, bro. That it's like, nigga, I already thought I could have started goddamn, if I really needed to, nigga, I'd hustle start goddamn doing niggas breaks and tune-ups and shit like that, just off car shit I learned off working my own car from YouTube, bro, for free. Like, me doing this shit and understanding, bro, this shit is simple as fuck. Like, it was so, not even that it was simple, just the process of learning it. I'm not just going to downplay and say the process of doing it is simple, but the process of learning this shit was simple as fuck. Just went to fucking YouTube, typed in the shit for my car, and it showed me. I just fucking followed along.
Yeah.
So it's like applying yourself to learn shit can benefit you in so many ways. Like I said, worst come to worst, I need to shit. I put myself out there. Hey, who need their brakes done? Who need an oil change? Who need a tune up? Who need it? Like, cause I know I done learned and did that shit. Like the internet. Yeah. The internet allowed me to do that shit. I ain't had to go to no mechanic school. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have to pay no money for nobody to teach me that shit. Like, so yeah.
Apply yourself, man. Apply yourself.
Supply your
Apply yourself. No matter what it is. Apply your shit, bro. There's no reason why you should have $0 in your pocket. Not nowadays. Is they giving you all a bit like, bro. The shit that's going on now, think about if we was in high school.
Niggas was rapping about scamming and shit. Like, what the fuck? Niggas made a whole song about it. No, how he did it.
But,
what the fuck? Yes.
Even with the scamming shit, niggas sell how to scam.
Methods.
Apply. Like, bro, that's just simple. Like, bro was saying, like, bro, I know how to do some shit that it don't even gotta be like nobody. It don't even gotta be that nobody knows outside to do the shit. I just went and did the research on how to do the shit.
Go to Facebook, go to Google with your questions.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Go to Google with your questions and just read. You read all day, every day while you scrolling on Twitter or Facebook while you reading statuses. You're reading anyway. Go read an article that's answering the questions that you got anyway instead of asking Facebook. It's like, because it's not knocking anybody on Facebook, because you can get good quality answers and good quality knowledge from Facebook. But if you're just asking the same for people that's been in the same environment as you, you're working in, you're in the same. Yeah. Like, can't nobody really teach you shit because y'all all got the same experience. Y'all all got the same shit. It's like you got to go out. You got to outsource for your information so you can build and gain more of it. Google, bro. Google and YouTube and just those places where you can just...
Facts, especially YouTube. especially YouTube and Google, bro. They got it all. They got it all.